That'll be her first foul. Sadie Hill has 7 at this point. Looks to add 2 to that. First one's up, and that one's good. Here's the second. And count it.
Sadie Hill's continuing her dominance in the paint. This game is essentially Sadie Hill versus Alexis Hutchinson.
We see Hutchinson cross right back with the turnaround J, and that one falls.
Good little spin there by Becker to create that separation.
Great use of her feet there. Footwork was great. Looked like a prime Dirk Nowitzki.
Good reference there.
Crosses left, finds Armstrong on the left wing. Armstrong looks to reach with 15 left in the quarter. Armstrong crosses left. Looked like she double dribbled there. Sadie Hill was in her way, and I don't think Armstrong wanted any piece going up against her.
She did not. Now UINDY with only 11 seconds on the clock, they'll look to get some points off of in the second half.
UINDY is not shockingly bringing the pressure here. Knocked out by number 10, Alexis Hutchinson. We've called her name a fair bit tonight, but expect to hear it a lot more. Elena Welsh checks in for the Greyhounds. You got to think they want as many ball handlers on the floor as possible here with the pressure. She crosses. She's at half court with 5 seconds left. She right, puts it up off the side of the backboard, but she is fouled. That'll send her to the line for 2.
Good job there by Elena Wells to just attack the defense. That's how good things happen. Attack the defense, you can draw a foul, or you can score and get an and 1.
And we can see why Coach Mitchell brought Wells to the game. Her speed to draw and foul there. First one's up. That one falls, which decreases the Malone lead to just 8.
Wells was an 80% free throw shooter last year, so to continue that good shooting this year.
And her second one is good, no doubt. With just 2 seconds left here, we'll see if Hutchinson throws up a shot. She does from half court. That one's up. Off the backboard. But at the end of the first half, Malone leads 41-34, and we'll send it down to Leticia Vaselli on the sideline.
First half of this game is down, and the bleachers are filling up with Greyhound crowd, and we have the full football team tonight watching this game at Nickerson Hall. It's interesting to see how Sadie Hill was the big leader last season. Continues to be getting 7 points tonight, and for the Pioneers, Alexis Hutchinson with 11 points. The Greyhounds will have to get a lead in the second half to rewrite the history of their last matchup. To you, boys.
Alrighty, this is the GLVC Network. I'm Caden Holford here with Jace Hodge. This will be the halftime. Have a good night.
Who you got? Tennessee, Georgia.
Georgia, easily, man.
Come on, Tennessee's 8.5-point dogs. Easiest spread of all time.
How?
Because they're good, and Georgia's played nobody.
At least Georgia has a defense.
Oh, come on. You're an IU fan. Your opinion doesn't matter.
My opinion doesn't matter. The only thing you know as a Purdue fan is how to lose to a 15 seed in the March Madness tournament.
We're bowl eligible, my guy. Are you? Make sure to tune in to Last Call Monday nights. We'll talk about Division I football, give you plenty of UINDY sports, some interviews in there as well, and then plenty of pro sports, whether it be NFL, MLB, the whole shebang.
Yeah, and there's at least one guy that knows what he's talking about.
Hey, it's Giselle here on 88.7 WICR.
88.7 The Diamond, the only jazz and classical station in Indianapolis, completely led by the students of the University of Indianapolis. Listen to us on iHeartRadio, TuneIn app, FM radio, HD radios, or even on our website at wicronline.org, a different kind of public radio.
Award-winning news coverage. Brought to you by ethical journalists that care about you. We have you covered on crime, latest on sports, and the best in entertainment. This is UINDY TV News.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Worried about your friend, but don't know how to reach out?
You could say, how are you, or get a fake tattoo. You could ask with an app if it works for you. You could chat with them in VR, it's all good. If you think you should check in, yeah, you should. Whatever gets you talking.
Reach out to a friend about their mental health.
Whatever gets you talking.
Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org. Worried about your friend, but don't know how to reach out?
You could say, how are you, or get a fake tattoo. You could ask with an app if it works for you. You could chat with them in VR, it's all good. If you think you should check in, yeah, you should. Whatever gets you talking.
Reach out to a friend about their mental health.
Whatever gets you talking.
Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
award-winning news coverage. Brought to you by ethical journalists that care about you. We have you covered on crime, latest on sports, and the best in entertainment. This is UINDY TV News.
life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Across divisions, sports, championships, and schools for nearly 500,000 student athletes. College sports create lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. We've raised the academic bar, so more are earning degrees, creating healthier campuses by working with the nation's brightest minds, and making sure more have the chance to succeed and are supported on their journey. But beyond the numbers, it's about opportunity, and we're working to provide it for every student athlete.
To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport and the people around it. To student athletes, every opportunity is a chance to change what could be.
34, and how about Alexis Hutchinson today? We knew that she was a stud coming in here, but she's put the whole gym on notice.
Yeah, she has 17 points at halftime. Yeah, you heard that right, 17 points. Her career high is 24, so I'm sure she's aiming for that tonight. She also has 2 rebounds and an assist to her name.
But on the other side, we have Sadie Hill that is moving, she's grooving, she's powering her way through the paint, and she is the Greyhounds' leading scorer today, and she's really been a force.
Oh yeah, 9 points, 3 rebounds, an assist, and a block, and a steal. She is all over the floor, and we will continue to see her in the second half.
And the pace of the game overall has been fast on both sides. We keep commenting on how Malone only has 9 active players on their roster, and we talk about conditioning. It doesn't look like it's caught up with them at all. I mean, you got to think with this coaching staff, they know that they have 9 players active. That's not a shock to anybody. So conditioning has to be a priority for them, and you can tell that they work on that during practice, and it shows here during the games. They're not tired. They've been here before. They know what they're doing. They play as a team. They look really good as well, and that's why they have the lead here.
Now we'll see if UIndy can get something going second half. Try to slim this lead down and get back into the game.
What do you think's in the playbook here? What do you think the scheme for UIndy going forward to take back this lead?
You got to keep going to the paint. Keep pounding the paint. Yep. You Sadie Hill.
Got you. There she is, right on cue. Goes right. She's up. That's no good.
That's the right move, though. They got to keep doing it. It's going to work. With Malone's size, Sadie Hill can go right into that paint and score at ease most of the times.
Here we see Malone tried to fire middle, but Alani Williams-Harris gets the steal. Goes up, Euro step right-handed, and finishes at the rim with grace. That was some finesse right there.
Good job by Alani Williams-Harris there to notice that the defender was going towards the baseline and to Euro step over and get that layup.
She's got that Euro step down pat. That's the 3rd or 4th time we've seen it today. Malone fires into the paint, and there's Alexis Hutchinson picking up right where she left off in the first half. Just bodies Elena Wells down low.
And she's a guard.
As a guard.
It's crazy.
But Wells looks to fire back here as she finds number 5, Liv Becker. Liv fires it out to Alani, who resets, uses the screen from Hill, fires for 3. That's down. Count it. Bucket counts with the foul off the ball. Looks like Sadie Hill caught a shove there. And that's going to be free throws for UIndy.
Alani Williams-Harris there creating that separation, wide open three. Good job to knock down that three. And you can see right here, separation was created. She just knocks it down.
Really a great looking shot there. The defense was really anticipating the roll from Sadie Hill. And that's the thing, like her presence is a force in itself. She doesn't need the ball. Just her drawing the defense over, that created that shot for Alani right there.
Sure did.
There again, second try. Bang, bang, count it, 2 in a row.
She's heating up now.
You got to expect the third coming up. I'm kind of excited for it, I'm not going to lie to you. But here comes Hutchinson, calm, cool, and collected. She's been here before, she's a senior. She gets the ball back, she uses a screen. Goes middle, fires out to number 23. She drives middle. The UIndy defense, you can hear this crowd. The football team came in here in the second quarter, and they are hype. It is loud here in Nickerson Hall, but Malone shuts them right up off the offensive rebound. That was number 33, Aaron Kaufman there. But UIndy's right back at it. Elena Wells gets down the court fast, puts up the layup, and count that. UIndy has cut the lead to just 1.
And this crowd is alive today. They are ready to burst at any moment.
And you hear that Greyhound football team. Malone fires up a 3. That's no good, but a foul is called on the Greyhounds on number 2, Elena Wells. That'll be 3 free throws. Malone's about average from the line, shooting a little under 70%.
And last year in Malone's win over UIndy, Malone shot 92% from the line. So they really utilized that well last year. They want to do it this year too.
Kylie Horn missed her first, looks to make up for it on the second, and she does. She has 1 more left. And we talked about the football team. They're really bringing the energy in here, and I think the UIndy basketball team's feeling it.
They sure are. This football team brought a whole new energy to the stadium.
Elena Wells directing traffic, finds Becker for 3, but that's no good. Rebound collected by Troyer. She pushes the ball and finds Hutchinson as she drives middle. Back out to Troyer for 3. No good, but the rebound collected by Malone. Hutchinson resets. She uses the screen. She drives in and is fouled by the Greyhounds. That'll be 2 free throws for her. And that's another thing she's doing really well. She's drawing contact, and those contacts leading to foul shots, and she's making those foul shots.
And you can see each time she drives into the paint, there are 2 or 3 UIndy shirts surrounding her, trying to stop her from scoring. And even when you do that, there's going to be a foul called more often than not.
That can be a bad habit to get into. Relying on the refs can be, hey, it can win you games, it can lose you games. Right now it's working out. They have the lead now by 4 points, but we'll see how that goes on.
And that's 20 points for Hutchinson now.
20 points, that's crazy. With 7 minutes left in the third quarter. She knocks both of those down. Alani Williams-Harris, you know she's feeling. She hit 2 threes in a row earlier. She finds Sadie Hill at the top, and she puts up her 3, but that's no good.
And Sadie Hill will do that to you. Not only can she get in the paint, but she can shoot as well.
Number 25, Brooklyn Troyer, dribbled the ball off her foot on that possession. And you can see that even though UIndy's come back and gained some momentum, the Pioneers haven't shied away from the pressure or shied away from tempo at all. They're keeping the tempo up. They still want to control the tempo of this game, the pace of this game.
And this young team is not cracking under the pressure. They are here to play tonight.
For sure. They're not scared of experience. They've been here. They're running circles. Ortiz missed a jumper there. Hutchinson goes middle. Alani Williams-Harris on her, and she kicks out for 3. That one is good. Number 33, Aaron Kaufman with the pick and pop.
And that'll be Aaron Kaufman's first points of her Malone career. She is a freshman now.
And that's something we've seen a lot, that that pick and roll, that pick and pop action that leads to easy shots. We saw UINDY get it down low there, but Alani got trapped under the basket, had to throw something up, it wasn't there. Hutchinson with her back to the basket, finds a cutting 25, but she travels there. Took a couple steps before she put the dribble down, and the official caught it.
And last year in the game versus UINDY and versus Malone, turnovers was a key stat. UINDY committed 21 last year versus Malone, while Malone only committed 13.
And you got to think the turnovers are a product of the pace they play at. We've seen how fast they've been playing. Right there, we see Ortiz with the turnaround hook shot.
Good job by Ortiz there to spin up and get that hook shot off.
Definitely. UINDY has a multitude of players that can play down there in the post.
Sure do.
Hutchinson finds number 23, Bryn Hunt. That's a corner three. And just when we thought UINDY was going to come back, Malone stretches the lead 55 to 46. We'll see when he come back.
We're doing better now. We're getting the groove of it now. The crowd helps too. Gets you more into it.
I'm into it. Get the names too. Once you get the names, you don't have to look down every time. We got it. Like I hit the lottery. I'll hit the Renegade.
Do it, you won't.
Put the camera on me. I'll hit the Renegade right now. And we're back here at Nixon Hall. I'm Caden Colford, and this is Jace Hodge. And we were just talking about how UINDY had cut the lead to just one, but Malone came back, fired back. It is now 55-46 in favor of Malone. They just took the wind right out of UINDY's sails.
Sure did. This young Malone team, this pressure is not getting to them. These freshmen are knocking down these threes.
Exactly. The scheme set up has been really great. And the tempo, they're comfortable playing at a fast pace, and it shows. Here we have Alani Williams-Harris taking the ball up. She had an impactful 2 threes that got UINDY to go on her run. Sadie Hill at the top of the key. She finds Alani for 3. That one no good, but Sadie's right there to pick it up, and she puts that down.
Good job by Sadie Hill there. See the wide open lane, go down, grab the rebound, and put it back up and in.
And here's Armstrong, who's been the secondary ball handler for Malone here. And just when we started to talk about how Malone is picking up momentum, they've had a couple costly little mistakes. Travel here, travel there, a 3-second there. They kind of swing things back in UINDY's way, and timeout taken by Malone here. This is the GLVC Sports Network. I'm Caden Colford and Jace Hodge. We'll see you after this.
Quick timeout.
When we come back in, if I ask
what do you say?
When we come back, we're going to replay.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then you got it. When we come back, we'll talk about it. Are you good to come back in?
Yeah. No.
bag. Number 5, Liv Becker, corner 3.
Liv Becker there finds herself wide open in the corner, knocked it down easily.
And we haven't seen that as much. Malone's been doing that a lot. They penetrate and kick out for threes, but if UINDY could get that going, then that could open up a whole new game for them. And right here, who else? Hutchinson again. Easy 2 points. Her off-ball movement. Look, you talked about how that she hasn't been the primary ball handler here in the last couple of minutes, but her off-ball movement is so impactful that she's getting points nonetheless.
And that is her career high now, 25 points.
She matches it. UINDY goes to Sadie Hill. She throws it up. A charge is called. And once again, that is Alexis Hutchinson taking the charge. That is her second charge drawn for the game.
Alexis Hutchinson. What else can you say about her? She's all over the floor, scoring, rebounding, assisting, drawing charges.
There might be a montage out there with the counter every time that we said Hutchinson's name today. I think the video would be about 10 minutes long.
Probably good, yeah, at this point.
Here we see Armstrong. She's had a game today. They're looking to go underneath the Kaufman, but she can't handle the pass. And it'll be UINDY ball with a little over 3 minutes left to play in the third quarter.
And right now, Hutchinson is off the floor, so let's see if UINDY can take advantage of no Hutchinson on the floor for the Malone Pioneers.
And you know that Coach Mitchell knows that. He knows he wants to attack on offense here. Williams-Harris gets it down to Becker. Becker goes middle. She puts her shoulder into it, goes up, gets the foul called. That'll be 2 free throws.
And she had 3 defenders there all around her. She was trying to get out of that. She ended up on the foul.
Well, she did a great job. She didn't force a layup like a lot of people would. She was pivoting, throwing up pump face, got a couple to jump, went up, and got the foul call.
That's what you got to do. As someone being surrounded by a few players, you have to draw a foul. Otherwise, you're going to get a travel call or something else.
And you just saw Solana Real, the coach of this Malone Pioneers team, and she is very, very familiar with this Malone Pioneers program. She was a player of 4 years herself here and is actually ranked 13th in all-time assists in program history. Here Malone gets their own offensive rebound. Armstrong pushes up the court. She senses a lack of defense there. They tried to feed Kaufman there, but no good. Wells crosses back. Sadie Hill looks to use her body, get inside, puts a shot up, a layup, no good. Kaufman with the board.
Sadie Hill needs to hit those.
And they're getting the opportunities. They're there. That's a good shot. A couple of them just haven't felt today. Here we see Kaufman going up against Hill. She goes up. Her jump kick's no good. That ball's off of Anna Krupa of Malone. It'll be UINDY ball.
And here comes Hutchinson. She's back in the game again.
Along with Caitlin Krebs of UINDY. In the later part of this game, we've seen a lot more of Alani Williams-Harris ball handling here. And she looks comfortable as she drops her defender, finds Ortiz down low, but the ball is swatted away.
Put the defender on skates right here. Watch this right here. Well, crossover, the defender is on the floor.
Find Caitlin Krebs up top. They reset. They give it back to Alani. Alani goes to the right side. Screen set by Ortiz. They're looking to get it to Ortiz down low. But the zone is in effect here from Malone. They find great pass from Ortiz there to find Sadie Mills, but it just didn't go in. That'll be the shot clock for UINDY.
They're getting Sadie Hill those looks. She just isn't knocking them down.
And that's a different look. We haven't seen a zone from either team today, so Malone implementing that zone here in the second half, that changes UINDY's offensive scheme a lot.
Sure does. UINDY will need to attack those defenders, get quick passes across the floor, and right here you see a steal by Alani Williams-Harris.
Puts her body into it, goes up, and that's an and one. That is Liv Becker with a strong basket.
And right here you can see on the replay, the defender was not set yet. Liv Becker goes right into her and puts it in the basket as well.
That's just great focus right there, great coordination. She stayed with the play the time, and she's awarded the bucket +1.
It's a big shot here to cut to a 3-point game.
That's no good. But a loose ball foul here. Called on Malone, I believe.
And Selena Reel, the head coach of the Malone Pioneers, does not like that call.
They were definitely fighting for the ball there. A lot of physicality on both sides, and the Malone defender just got caught up under the Greyhound, and that's how the referee saw it. This will be 2 shots for Caroline Jakaitis here.
It's the first time we've seen her today. She's a junior.
With a chance to cut the lead to 2.
And she appeared in 10 games last year.
And that one's no good. Rebound secured by Kaufman. Kaufman finds number 23, Bryn Hunt, as she pushes up the floor. Finds Kylie Horn in the corner, puts up a 3. That one bounces around and it falls.
That's the 3rd 3 today for Kylie Horn. She's been sitting in that corner waiting for the open shot, and she's been nailing them all night long.
Hey, shoot or shoot. And you see they're back into a man set here, Malone is. But right back at him, that is Liv Becker with a corner 3 of her own.
Great response by UIndy. Almost the exact same kind of play. Get in that corner, get that 3. Back to a 3-point game again.
A minute left here in the 3rd quarter. Malone leads by 3. Looking to get the ball to number 23, Bryn Hunt, at the top of the key. She finds Kaufman down low. Faces up. And Hutchinson regroups. She uses the screen, goes right. She likes the middle, finds Kaufman out for 3, puts it up. That one's no good. Rebound secured by Kaitlin Krebs. Krebs finds Becker. Becker has a hot hand, but gives it to Alani. Alani resets her offense. Calls for Becker. Becker has it on the right wing. She uses the screen, gets it to Ortiz, and a foul is called away from the ball on number 23, Bryn Hunt.
And 2 more shots again for Caroline Jakaitis. She went 1 for 2 last time.
That one falls. The lead is now just 2. We've seen UIndy creep up over and over, but up until this point, Malone has been able to pull away. We'll see what happens here.
Only a 1-point game now.
But this is who you want with the ball. Hutchinson here. She's comfortable with pressure. She's been here, done that. You look at her. Cool, calm, and collected.
She's done this time and time again.
But then on the flip side, you see Alani Williams-Harris with that intensity, and she's into it as well. That was great defense there. I mean, she just caught up a little contact, but I think that matchup's one to watch.
It sure is. And both teams are playing their hearts out tonight. There's plenty of energy being put into this game right now.
High-scoring affair, for sure. Kaufman checks out from Malone. Number 5, Brianna Fitzgerald, enters in her place. Hutchinson at the line, hits her first. And that gives her 26 on the night. And add 1 to that, that's 27. She's just making up a new career high as she goes at this point. Do you think she knows?
I don't think so. Usually when you get in the feel of the game, you don't really think about how many points you have. You just want to win the game.
She's definitely in the zone right now, and everybody knows it. Here we have Elena Wells with 14 seconds. 10 seconds now.
See if they go for a 3 or tie it.
Dribbles into 2 defenders. Gets the foul call. That sends her to the line. Lana Wells puts up her first. Looks good, is good. cuts the lead to just 2 with 5 seconds in the third. That one's no good, but Ortiz gets the board, puts it back up. That one's no good. Hutchinson with the rebound. She falls out of bounds, but saves it, and that's the third quarter. We'll go down to the sideline with Leticia Vaselli.
Hey, it's Giselle here on 88.7 WICR.
88.7 The Diamond, the only jazz and classical station in Indianapolis, completely led by the students of the University of Indianapolis. Listen to us on iHeartRadio, TuneIn app, FM radio, HD radios, or even on our website at wicronline.org, a different kind of public radio. It's a very tight game for the women's season opener tonight. Lots of energy here on the bleachers and on the sidelines, especially provided by the football team who came here to support the Greyhounds. Head coach Mitchell was off his seat all game long because it's been very stressful. These last 10 minutes will be very exciting to see. Boys, back to you.
All right, good deal. You said it best. The football team really brought the energy, and I think that gave a boost to this UINDY team that they really needed. They were down pretty solidly in the beginning part of this game, but they brought it back to just 2 with 1 quarter left to play. This Malone team stands in their way, led by Alexis Hutchinson. And as we said a couple times, she has a career high at the moment that she's looking to add to. Malone works the ball around the top, gets the ball to their girl. She puts it up. That's 3. Right there. Boom, boom. Mark it down 3 points.
That's a 30 bomb for her now. 30 points.
30 bomb.
She has almost half of their points tonight. She is very obviously the team leader, one of the only 2 seniors on this team.
And we talked about the inexperience that this Malone has. She's put the team on her back in more ways than one. She's all over the floor. She's drawing charges. She's getting offensive rebounds. She's putting up 3-pointers, and she's driving to the hoop. All this is with ease, too.
Malone has the poise today. Even with all the inexperience, they are showing the poise that they need to win this game.
Get it right back to Hutchinson as she sets up her offense. She has 2 defenders in her way. They find number 12, Emma Callis, down low. And then again, that's the effect that Hutchinson has on the defense. They bring 2 defenders. Somebody has to be open. And the Malone offense did a great job of finding Callis there for the easy layup. Ortiz on the wing. Finds Krebs, who goes right. And that's Krebs putting up a 3, and that one's down.
And she, freshman, that is her first official points with UINDY.
65-69. This will be a nail biter. This is what it's turning out to be. They're going shot for shot right now.
They sure are. UINDY just needs to figure out a way to shut Hutchinson down.
I don't know if that's possible at this point, but look, that wasn't Hutchinson on that play. That was number 33, Erin Kaufman, and number 4, Natalie Armstrong. A perfect backdoor cut from Natalie Armstrong there.
Yeah, as you can see right here, good find. Natalie Armstrong, wide open layup, easy points, and then timeout UINDY because of it.
All righty, good deal. We'll catch you guys for the rest of the 4th after this.
You got me there. I almost didn't see the replay.
I don't mean to be like pushy.
No, you're good. You're good. That's good. It's good.
I just don't want to take it and then you not have it.
Crazy.
She's a dog. She's a dog. I think she would drop 50 on my head. I do.
It's been a much better second half, I'd say, for us.
Oh, for sure. And you see what I'm saying? Once you get into it, the nerves are just gone.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel good now.
Yeah, I know. Once you get into it, it feels really good.
I still feel like we need to talk more about the newcomers. We never really got into it. All I was gonna say something about Caitlin Krebs, but
bring it when we come back in here.
I mean, we can say it.
What's going on? You're joining us here in the fourth quarter with 8:28 left to play. 71-65 in favor of Malone. And we talked about the brand new coaching staff for UINDY this year, but they also have 6 newcomers on their roster. Who are those, Jace?
You have Amani Moxley. She is from D2 Shaw University. She transferred over. You have Idalise Ortiz from the Redlands Community College. You have Jada Lake from Oakland Community College. You have Jada Patton out of Penn High School in Indiana. Jody Mullins from D1 Kennesaw State. And Caitlin Krebs out of Warsaw, Indiana.
There we see number 12, Maya Scheidt, put one up, and that one goes down. And they come out of the timeout looking strong there. Just a 3-point deficit now for UINDY to overcome. Malone throws the lob up to number 12, Emma Callis, and that one isn't handled, and that's going the way of UINDY.
Good defense there by UINDY, forcing the turnover. They're only down by 3 here. They can get a good possession here, get a 3, maybe tie the game up.
And don't expect Malone to put up any quick shots here. They know they have the lead. They want to but spend as much time as possible looking for the best shot. This is Alani Williams-Harris as she picks up her dribble, stolen by Hutchinson. Hudson crosses over left, goes up right hand, count it. Never mind, that's going to be an offensive foul. They said she pushed off against number 12, Maya Scheidt. And this opposing crowd doesn't agree, but the official calls it how he sees it, right?
That can go either way right there.
Either way, you know.
If you have the arm extended, they can call that.
Full court pressure brought by Malone. And that was Caitlin Krebs on the 3-point arc, and that one goes down.
She's a freshman. She's had a huge impact here the last few minutes. The game is now tied up. We're in for an interesting finish here at Nickerson Hall.
And UINDY is really embracing this pressure right here. They are really great at finding the open woman. And just like that, Malone compounds on their mistake. That's a travel. We're going UINDY's way again. It's tied, and UINDY has a chance to take the lead.
UINDY has all the momentum right now. The crowd is really into it. The energy here is high. See if UINDY can capitalize and take the lead here.
And the 3-point shots have really been working for them as of late, but they elect to go down to the paint. They try to find Ortiz, but that pass is tipped, taken back the way of Malone. That's Armstrong with the ball. Finds Horn on the wing. She drives towards the middle. Finds Kaufman in the paint. Goes up right hand, and that one's down. That's a tough move, tough spin, great post move.
Tough shot there. She made that.
Here we have Madison Jones going towards the middle. Puts up a 3, but an illegal screen is called.
And just like that, all the momentum that UINDY had is going down the drain.
Malone has done a great job of weathering the storm here, you know.
Hutchison just came out. These are key minutes here for UINDY while she is out.
Definitely. But there it is, number 12. Emma Callis goes up for the layup. She had a wide open layup, but she missed it. They reset with Armstrong. 10 seconds left on the shot clock here. She finds Hunt. Then to Troyer. Troyer kicks it out to Armstrong. Up for 3. A 3-second call called on Malone. That takes away the basket. It does not count. We're going back UINDY's way. They're down 2.
Big call right there for UINDY. They needed that.
Really great job. They were just stalling. They just weathered the storm for long enough, and they got the 3-second call. Alani Williams-Harris here to Ortiz. Ortiz on the wing. She finds Krebs at the top of Q, kicks it to Alani. Alani wants to find Ortiz down in the paint, but there's an off-ball foul called on what looks to be Brooklyn Troyer. And that is Brooklyn Troyer's 5th foul of the game.
And Hutchison's back in. Only out for a a limited period of time, only about 40 seconds that she was out.
I would be very shocked to see Hutchinson come out of this game at any point from here on out. And that's Krebs for 3 off the inbounds. That one's just off. Ortiz tips it out, and it's going Malone's way.
That was the right call there. Krebs had the hand. She had hit 2 threes in a row. She just missed that shot, unfortunately.
The three-point arc has been deadly for UIndy tonight. And now they're bringing full court pressure. Hutchinson gets the ball across half court. She finds number 22, Kylie Horn, who puts up the 3, and that one is down.
Yet again, she's doing that time and time again, getting in that corner, getting open, and splashing the 3.
The tray has been effective for both teams today, both putting up their reasonable amount of shots. Here's Maya Scheidt sizing up Hutchinson. She fakes pass up to Ortiz. Ortiz tried to get it down low, but it wasn't there. Hutchinson picks up the ball and she pushes it. That's 22. Kylie Horn for 3, but that one's off.
And we're seeing it time and time again. UIndy comes back, but Malone, yet again, foot on the pedal.
Caitlin Krebs looking to find Ortiz. She drives baseline. Nothing there. Kick it back out, but they find With down low. Puts up the layup. It was there. No good. She puts up the second chance and gets fouled.
Good job there by With to go up and get that ball, to get a second chance.
Really great find to get her down there, too. That one's no good. And it's times like these where free throws really, really matter. You talk to any basketball coach on any level, they're going to tell you that free throws are the most important shot in basketball.
The big 2 misses there by Lauren With.
Definitely hurt. That's a momentum killer as well. Armstrong gets it to Horn, who sets up her offense. Kaufman sizes up With. Back to Armstrong. Armstrong finds Horn. And the UIndy defense is really holding up here, but Hutchinson elects to drive middle. She's up right-handed. That one down, count it, and 1.
You can't do much more there on defense.
Just when you thought the UIndy defense had it figured out, you see it here.
Yeah, she just drives right in. Hands straight up by the defender, but she drew the foul and hit the shot.
And look at the emotion right there. She knows how important that bucket was. And she converts the and 1.
33 now for Hutchinson.
With the inside-out dribble, she tried to find With there, but it got deflected by Malone player. Hutchinson gets it across half court and slows it down a little bit.
And you think here that Malone's going to slow it down. They have an 8-point lead, 4 remaining. They're going to start milking that clock down a little bit.
That's the best decision here for sure. They find Kaufman. Kaufman kicks it out to Horn. Horn airballs that one. And a rebound goes back to Armstrong. So Malone has another. That 3 no good. And then rebound finally secured by UIndy. Ortiz on that one. She gets to Alani Williams-Harris here, who pushes it up the court. Not a lot of time to work with here, so expect a quick shot. And that pass was intended for Ortiz. It was a good idea, but the defensive instincts of Hutchinson showed there. Not a great pass either.
Malone looking to put the game on ice now.
They're throwing the ball around. They get it to their girl. She's inside. Her post work, which has been on all night, going up against Alani off the backboard. That's no good. Rebound secured by Malone. Puts it up. Second chance points. That is Erin Kaufman putting her team up by double digits.
You can see right here, Erin Kaufman going up, stealing that ball out of the hands of the UIndy defender and putting it up and in.
That's just a strong move right there. Well, Malone leads UIndy 81-71. We'll see after this.
Jake, who you got? Tennessee, Georgia.
Georgia, easily.
Come on. Tennessee's 8.5-point dogs. Easiest spread of all time.
How?
Because they're good, and Georgia's played nobody.
At least Georgia has a defense.
Oh, come on. You're an IU fan. Your opinion doesn't matter.
My opinion doesn't matter. The only thing you know as a Purdue fan is how to lose to a 15 seed in the March Madness tournament.
We're bowl eligible, my guy. Are you? Make sure to tune in to Last Call Monday nights. We'll talk about Division I football, give you plenty of UINDY sports, some interviews in there as well, and then plenty of pro sports, whether it be NFL, MLB, the whole shebang.
Yeah, and there's at least one guy that knows what he's talking about.
Usually like flashes the screen.
Award-winning news coverage. Brought to you by ethical journalists that care about you. We have you covered on crime, latest on sports, and the best in entertainment. This is UINDY TV News.
Right back up, and that was really a foot on the throat right there. A strong basket.
UINDY needs some quick points here to stay in this game. Down by 10, 3 remaining. Got to go quick here.
And Malone hasn't let up on the pressure at all today. UINDY's throwing it around, but they're wasting a lot of time here, taking a lot of time. Foul called off the ball, a push. It's going to stay with UINDY here. Lonnie Williams-Harris taking the ball out. Expect to find a shooter like Krebs at the end of this play.
There she is.
And do you think a 3 isn't must here, or do you think that quick 2s can work? Well, that quick 2 was no good. Hutchinson secures the board.
To answer your question, I think a quick 2 would be better than taking a 3. Because a quick, easy 2 is always better than taking a contested 3.
Exactly. You don't want to force any shots, right?
Correct.
But we are getting down to the 2.5-minute range. So as time dwindles down, the opportunities, the options you have to choose from get slimmer and slimmer. You see the 3 put up there by Malone was off, and a scramble for the ball. A jump ball is called. And we're going in the UINDY direction. Full court pressure once again, and you really have to commend the physical shape that these ladies are in. They've been going all games. Many of the same players on the court at all time as a result of only having 9 players, and 5 of which are freshmen. Ortiz takes that jumper, and that gives 2 to UINDY right there with a little over 2 left.
And all credit to the Malone coaching staff for getting these players conditioned. And only having 9 players, it's a tough task.
Armstrong finds Horn out in the corner. Horn takes her 3. That one's off. But she has been on tonight. She's hit some crucial 3-point baskets. Lonnie Williams-Harris tried to take Armstrong there, but couldn't handle it. Becker crosses back, finds Ortiz. Ortiz puts up her 3. That one's off backboard. Reach and foul called there on Liv Becker. If I'm Malone, I don't know if anyone's taking the ball up, but Hutchinson in this situation. I mean, she's been collected, cool, calm, collected. You've heard the exact same phrase over and over. You see on her right now. She's just so consistent, so reliable. And here she is with 2 on her. She finds number 12, Emma Callis, who pushes up to Aaron Kaufman, who throws it off the ankles of Kylie Horn. That looked to be a really positive movement for the Malone offense there. Here's UINDY trying to fire it up the court fast. Ortiz with the ball. Aaron Kaufman guarding her. Becker has the ball at the 3-point line, crosses left, finds Ortiz, who takes her 3. That one is good.
It's a rare shot there by Ortiz from the 3-point line, but she nailed it. And as you can see right here, Ortiz got the separation at the 3-point line and just took her free shot.
Timeout on the court. This is GLVC Sports Network.
Hey, it's Giselle here on 88.7 WICR.
88.7 The Diamond, the only jazz and classical station in Indianapolis, completely led by the students of the University of Indianapolis. Listen to us on iHeartRadio, TuneIn app, FM radio, HD radios, or even on our website at wicronline.org, a different kind of public radio.
81-75, 6-point lead for the Pioneers. They just have to sit on this lead right here. They find Hutchinson, who kicks it right back to the inbounder. They push it up the court. Offensive foul call. The referee saw elbows fly, and the ball will head back into UINDY's direction.
That call will happen pretty often. You see the elbow fly up into the face of a player. They're going to call that time and time again.
And that could be a break for this UINDY team. Gives them another shot, another opportunity to put points on the board.
And they need to take advantage of it. They need to put points on the board, and quickly.
Wells will be the inbounder here. She finds Ortiz, who goes back to Wells. She elects to drive left. She takes her defender, goes up, and a foul is called at the basket. That'll be free throws. And these are vital right here.
They sure are, and she was an 80% shooter last year. Missed one earlier, but two crucial shots right here.
But this, if you're UINDY, this is who you want at the line. This is reliable. And one goes down. Still a two-possession game in favor of Malone. And that second free throw falls. So right there, two clutch free throws from Elena Wells. They still have a big block in front of them. Still a two-possession game with a little over 50 seconds left. We'll see you back here on the GLVC Sports Network.
Award-winning news coverage. Brought to you by ethical journalists that care about you. We have you covered on crime, latest on sports, and the best in entertainment. This is UINDY TV News.
It's crunch time here at Nixon Hall. Just under a minute left, 81-77. Malone is beating the Greyhounds right now. And we just saw two clutch free throws from none other than Elena Wills, who's had herself a game. She's been a presence on the court all game, but the story of today is none other than Alexis Hutchinson. She's been everywhere, and we've said it, but there we go, a bad pass. Elena Wells, as we were just saying, gets the ball up, and now it is a one-possession, 50 seconds left.
We've got a game on our hands. Almost another steal right here.
Well,
they call a foul.
Scramble for the ball, but a foul is called on the UINDY defense.
Tough break there for UINDY.
Tough break, but the intensity's there. Could be a fatal mistake by Malone there. That layup was a crucial 2 points. A one-possession game turns this game upside down. They are right in it.
Get the pressure on there.
Number 4, Armstrong with the ball. You see 4 UINDY defenders around her. The crowd wanted to travel, but they find Kaufman, who puts it up, and there's 2 right there. That's a little bit of safety net for Malone, but that looked like it was almost really wrong there. Wells looks to score.
Need a big shot here. Oh, no.
It looks like she dribbled it off Malone defender's foot, and it looks like she's down here. I hope everything's all right. But she's tough. She's up just like that. And it's going to be Alani Williams-Harris.
They called it a jump ball, so it's going to be Malone ball.
It'll be Malone ball when we come back on UINDY TV on the GLVC Sports Network. It's a 2-possession game here. Malone with the ball. They drive, puts up. It's a foul on number 5, Liv Becker. And that sends Aaron Kaufman to the line for Malone.
Malone's getting some big breaks from the refs here in the late stages.
And we haven't said her name too much, but Erin Kaufman's having a game down there. She has really made her presence felt down there in the paint. She's had some crucial offensive rebounds, and her rebounding on the defensive side has really, really helped them get out in transition and get some easy buckets.
She sure is. She's only a freshman. This is her first college game.
That one falls. That extends the lead to 5. Now the lead is 6, nothing but 2 3-pointers can't fix. Alani Williams-Harris crosses right. She might look to put up a 3. That is she finds Sadie Hill, but that's blocked by Erin Kaufman. Hill gets her board back. Kaufman with the rebound, and she is fouled by number 10, Kaitlin Krebs. With 14 seconds left in this game, I don't want to say that all hope is lost, but this one looks like it's been put for you. And the cherry on top would be the 2 free throws that Erin Kaufman has the ability to hit right here.
One of these shots makes it a 3-score game.
And 3 scores and 14 seconds, unless Reggie Miller or Tracy McGrady's in the building, I'm not sure if that's going to happen. And there's one right there. 86-79 with 15 left. And all game, UIndy they've been running this team. They've been neck and neck, but
they fought hard tonight.
They did fight hard.
They fought hard.
Both teams really fought hard, but as soon as UIndy got where they needed to be, hold up 1 second. We're going to stop with the closing game remarks. Elena Welch has hit a 3. That's 82-87 with, 3 seconds left in the game. Hey, that was exciting. Little spice. They're not going away without a couple words.
Yeah, valiant effort tonight by UIndy. They kept fighting back, but they just couldn't get over that hump.
Yeah, they were right there all the time, but behind Alexis Hutchison and Aaron Kaufman, this Malone team really stood their ground, and they pushed back, and when they needed the points on the they did, and when they needed to get some stops, they did. They just consistent. That was Bryn Hunt with the free throw to close it out here. She throws up the half quarter, and that will be no good. That will conclude tonight's contest. 88-82. The Malone Pioneers defeat the UIndy Greyhounds in the season opener.
So Malone now leads the series against UIndy 3-1, winning 2 years in a row versus the UIndy Greyhounds.
And with that, Mark Mitchell gets his first win for the UIndy Greyhounds, and we're going to head down to our sideline reporter, Leticia Vaselli, who was with none other than Mark Mitchell after his first game as head coach.
Hey guys, I'm here with Coach Mark Mitchell. So Coach, it's been a very exciting game in your debut for the women's season opener. How do you feel that went according to your expectations?
I'm not happy right now. Things we talk about, we work on, is taking care of the basketball. I think we turned the ball over too much, and they got too many points off of our turnovers today.
And so your next game will be at home again on Sunday. How do you plan on changing defensively speaking?
Yeah, we don't have much time to prepare for Ashland, but we do what we can tonight, tomorrow, to try to get ready for them. But it's really self-inflicted wounds. It's nothing special that the other team is doing. We got to take care of the basketball, know our rotations on defense, and then we'll be okay.
And then lastly, Coach, I couldn't help but notice how Sadie Hill has been a leader last season and this game, honestly, carrying with 11 points. And how much of an impact has she caused on this team and during this game?
Yeah, Sadie's a great kid, very, very passionate. She wears her emotions on her sleeve, and I'm okay with that. I'll live with that. I'll work with her. But I do have higher expectations for her than what she showed today.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Back to you.
All right, you heard it here first. Mark Mitchell, after his first game as a Greyhound, there's definitely stuff to improve on, and he's not satisfied, but he has a lot to work with here. There was a lot of positives to take away from this game, but when facing Alexis Hutchinson, especially tonight, there wasn't much you could do. What do you think about Alexis Hutchinson?
Fantastic. She's a great player. Put up, 33 tonight?
A career high.
Yeah.
Definitely, and for UIndy, they talked about Sadie Hill. Sadie Hill was a monster in the beginning part of this game, really just having her will on both sides of the floor, grabbing boards, putting up post hooks, getting them to fall, and I think both teams really played well, but the score tells the story. Malone improves to 1-0. UIndy falls to 0-1, and that's our season opener. My name is Caden Colford. I'm here with Jace Hodge, and this is UIndy TV on the GLVC Sports Network. Have a good night.